Well, hey, don't mind me. Just getting ready for my IRS audit. I know this is about to come. Listen, I'm just like you. I've seen what happened to Trump. Yeah, it's go time. Everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about.
And what that guy is talking about is a civil war using some of those weapons he just placed on his bed. And sadly, this lunatic is not alone. U.S. intelligence agencies are reporting a surge in right-wing threats. Just in the past week, there have been dozens of examples of Donald Trump supporters posting videos online warning about the coming violence. That's how crazy these right-wing lunatics have become in the wake of the FBI raid of Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago. It doesn't matter that a federal judge signed off on the warrant and found probable cause that Donald Trump may have committed crimes, perhaps including espionage. It doesn't matter that some of the documents Donald Trump allegedly grabbed included some of the crown jewels of U.S. intelligence, perhaps including nuclear secrets. All that matters to these right-wing fringe lunatics who support Donald Trump is that the deep state has gone too far. And these folks are using a lot of vulgarities.
All right, kid.
All you fake ass mother politicians and all you bull. What, as far as I'm concerned, it's a wild, wild west, mother. Let's get it on.
And they want to get it on, not just with U.S. law enforcement agencies like the Department of Justice and the FBI. They also want to get it on with the Internal Revenue Service. President Biden recently signed a measure that Congress passed dealing with climate change, healthcare, and taxes. And in the legislative package was $78 billion for the Internal Revenue Service. However, this money is being phased in over 10 years. And yes, while the IRS will be able to use this money to hire 87,000 new employees, that is 87,000 to replace people who have already left the IRS or will be leaving the IRS over the next decade. However, the Donald Trump supporters are convinced that because the FBI suddenly burst into Mar-a-Lago in a raid, that somehow armed IRS agents are now going to be bursting into their homes because they support Donald Trump.
Dear IRS, we the people accept your civil war. We've been waiting for this for a long time. If you bring guns to our homes, guess what? We have guns too.
Amidst these claims of violence in a coming civil war, Donald Trump is doubling down on his criticism of the FBI and the Department of Justice over the raid on Mar-a-Lago. And the irony is that Donald Trump's defense for what happened in Mar-a-Lago keeps changing. Initially, Donald Trump said, oh no, he didn't take any classified documents, but that if he did take any classified documents, he declassified them on his way out, even though he didn't follow the necessary protocols. And oh, by the way, if the documents were classified, Donald Trump says that they were planted by the FBI, including somehow the FBI planting nuclear secrets, but that if they were not planted, well, then all of this must have been a deep state hoax. Anybody who is following this very closely would say, no, wait a second. None of this makes any sense. Clearly, Donald Trump is in some trouble and perhaps is not somebody who should be trusted. But of course, we're not talking about rational people who are supporters of Donald Trump. These are the fringe elements in our right-wing part of our society. And these are people who are threatening more violence and are crazier than ever. These are indeed some dangerous and frightening times. I'm David Shuster. Thanks for joining us. Tell me what you think in the comment section.